the response has been growing as well. So we actually had 73 families, 73 boxes to fill, and that's helping 176 kids in Amherstburg. So we're really, really proud of that.
Yeah, the Amherstburg Firefighters Association been doing so many things, so many helpful things for the community. So the toy drive, like you said, going on 30 years under its new format for about 10. It's only up from here. Right?
Yeah, I think so. So like you said, we had a lot of people helping us out. We had 20 volunteers. They spent 5 hours sorting the toys that we got donated from all the different pickup locations in town. And then the next day we distributed them all out to the families who came to pick them up. It's just awesome to see these people that are so grateful for the things that we're able to do for their kids. People are in different situations at different times of the year, and we completely understand, and we just want to help out anyone that we can.
Yeah. How many businesses were involved again?
So we had the drop-off location partners, Movati, Canadian Tire, Joe Meloche Ford, Caffeine & Co. And then we had the big toy dump and Lola's Pajama Fairy project that donated extra things to go into the boxes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So do you have any numbers roughly how many people you think you helped out this year?
So like I said, 73 families, 176 kids, and you referenced the photo. It's just so cool to see the spread of boxes and all the firefighters standing there, like so happy to see them filled.
That many people, it's got to be such a wide shot, it's amazing, I'm sure I've asked you this before, but what is that feeling like when you help out so many people, because firefighters are loved, right? Like you people are amazing. So what does the feeling, what kind of feeling do you get? What's going through your mind when someone says thank you. You have no idea what this means to my family and whatnot.
Yeah, I think it's just pride because we know that that some people are dealing with hard times, and it's hard times for a lot of people right now. I think we come together for these things. We come together for all of the incidents we have to respond to as well. So we're like a family helping families. I think we get a lot out of it, and it's just awesome to get together and be able to give back in such a great way.
Yeah, and incidents, and unfortunately, there's this time of the year, there's always something going on. Sadly, usually flooding. Every now and then you hear of a fire and whatnot. I think there was just a fire the other day as well.
Yeah, there was. So listeners may have heard that we had a recent serious incident where we responded. We received a sizable donation from someone in the community who experienced a similar loss last year. So we're glad to see the community coming out to continue paying it forward even after the end of our campaign. So I have no doubt that the community will continue to support those in need well beyond the holidays.
Yeah, Amherstburg always steps up. It's unfortunate. We've seen this over the last year and few months. These fires that are they've taken away so many people's homes. Are you going to be having any fire prevention safety courses soon?
For sure. We drop by the schools. We hold public education events with our fire prevention officer. We just want people to know that fires can start so easily and it can be so devastating, the results. So it's important to pay attention to some of those messages that we deliver. They might seem repetitive. They might seem, simple, but that, like I'm saying, fires can start easily. It is simple advice you need to take to prevent huge incidents.
Yeah. Well, that's always, something that I think people should be learning about. Any measure necessary to prevent a fire, because, like I said, the last year and few months, there's been so many fires in this town, unfortunately, and people have lost their homes. And I know I never want to lose my home. So,
for sure.
That's just unfortunate, but it's nice to see Amherstburg, the community, stepping back up. Going back to the toy drive, I know it just got done, obviously, and huge success. So congratulations on that again. But are you already looking ahead for next year? You seem like the kind of guy you just, all right, this is done. This is awesome. Fantastic. What can we do next year?
Yeah, I think that we really improved our process this year, and I think we continue to improve as much as we can. Our volunteers were just excellent this year. We had it streamlined. We were able to just fill the boxes in a way that made sense and matched the need of each of the families. They gave us some special considerations, and we did our absolute best to fulfill those. We do what we can. That's what we say, and we're able to do more and more given the support of the community.
73 families, amazing. Well, thank you so much for everything that you do. The Amherstburg Firefighters Association, always involved, and it's wonderful. Can't wait to see what else. You have something coming up in the spring, I believe.
We do our cornhole tournament, which we talked about last time. So that'll be coming up next year. You'll see advertising about that. That's our big fundraiser, and some of those funds raised allow us to do even more in this holiday time. We can bring that those proceeds forward to buy gift cards for teens and things that we don't often get donated. Like the 10 to 13-year-old range is where we see a lot of kids in need. And people think toy drive, so they give us like young kids toys, but those little bit older kids, preteens, they really need the help too. Mm-hmm. So let's not forget about them, next year as we lead up to this campaign again.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we look forward to the cornhole tournament. Cornhole's great. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to come out. I'm sure that's going to be a success. And then obviously this time next year, the toy drive will be bigger and better.
Yeah, for sure.
So thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for everything that you do. Seriously, it's amazing. I don't ever remember the Amherstburg Firefighters Association being this involved with everything. So it's wonderful to see because, like I said, the firefighters are amazing people. So you guys truly are superheroes. More than ever.
Thanks so much. I have to say thanks to the Amherstburg Fire Department for really supporting us.
Yes.
They're behind us all the way. They see what good we're doing and they want to do just as much good. And it's just a great partnership. So I'm looking forward to the next year.
Superheroes among us. Thank you so much, Cameron. Great to see you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.